That's what I say. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I want to go there right now. Right when we finish these interviews, I'm responsible.
Buckle up, guys.
Hey man, good morning.
Hey, how are you doing? I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome to Toronto.
It's nice to be here. I'm excited to eat a sushi pizza in a moment.
Nice. This book has like more than 80 years and is a classic book. And I'd like to know what was your approach to make this book right now, and what did you bring that resonates with the world we live in today?
In adapting The Magic Faraway Tree for cinema, I was so lucky to work with Simon Farnaby, who's like a lovely guy and a great writer. He did Paddington 2 and Wonka, and he's got this big, big heart, and he's got this, idea that like modern kids and modern families are really interesting to combine with the timeless story of adventure that we had. So it's funnier to have kids who don't want to participate. In the books they're like, oh goody, we're going to the country. Oh goody, Mummy, let me do the chores. And like, kids don't really like that anymore. So we had, kids who are like, I want to just stay in my room and what's the Wi-Fi code? Once you've got those kids starting, then you see them transformed by the power of nature, the power of play, the spectacle, the new friends they make up in the tree gang. It somehow makes it more of a powerful piece, because you're starting from a harder start. It's more difficult.
Nice. Do you know Toronto well or not?
I know it a bit. Are you going to ask a very specific geographical question?
It is. If you had to choose a place here where the kids could go and climb to the magical Faraway Tree, where will be this place and why?
Amazing. I am going to grasp at Trinity Bellwood Park. I love Trinity Bellwood. I think there's got beautiful squirrels in it. I spent a lot of time in Trinity Bellwood Park. It's got a kind of nice little amphitheatre bit. It's got some wild bits. It's got some fairly wild people in it as well, though. So like I don't know if you want to make a lot of new friends at certain times of the day in Trinity Bellwood Park, but I think just get into the woods. But the thing about Toronto is it's like outside 2 hours drive, right? You're in incredible lake country, like Muskoka, all of that. Like the Canada is so wild. You're so lucky to have such a big country. So I think you should leave the city of Toronto rather than trying to do it within the city limits. You've got an entire nation of bears and woods and streams. Go there. That's what I say. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I want to go there right now. Right when we finish these interviews, I'm responsible.
Would you say that the Magical Faraway Tree was in your dream binder? And what dreams are still waiting inside it?
Whoa. Okay. It was a dream come true doing the Magic Faraway Tree. Like, what a big machine, and what a silly machine. Those are the things that I really like. If things are too serious, I kind of, my mind wanders a bit. Like, I love to play, and I need to play, and this movie was a chance to play. We have a lot more lands we want to go to. We want to make more. I want to go to the Land of Toys, which I think is like kind of lots of big wind-up 50s robots and ray guns and stuff. A Land of Dreams, that would be amazing to do. Land of Giants would be a real hassle to do, because any time you're doing scale, not so much. That doesn't incite me in it's the same way. But I think I'd love to keep playing with this family. I'd love to keep playing with this world and these characters that we've set up. So hopefully we're going to do 2 more.
You will for sure. I noticed that you wrote the family song.
I did.
Which becomes such an important emotional thread throughout the film. How did that idea come about, and what was the writing process?
Wow, that's great. Originally, the song was a cover. It was an existing song, and it was going to be fine. And I started to get the itch to have our own song. Like, I'm a huge fan of Pixar. I'm a huge fan of animation. I really love, You Got a Friend in Me, right, in Toy Story. Like, how, and then the Spanish version is amazing. And I sort of started to want our own song, and Andrew Garfield's character, Tim, he kind of puts on voices. He does, like, Italian accents, and like he's kind of a bit, I love Mrs. Doubtfire. And I was thinking, well, what if he does a kind of like down home, like hold down, like kind of Rocky Raccoon kind of voice, and it's like, come on, Beth, and this is a family song, and join in and don't be bashful. And I said, oh, Dad, you're so embarrassing. Come on, let's do a dance and take your part. It's like, Dad, please shut up. I thought it was actually perfect. So I sang it. I sang a bad version of the song in WhatsApp and sent it to Issa from Florence and the Machine, Isabella Summers, The Machine. And she was like, yeah, all right. Which is okay. And I was like, cool, I guess that means she's writing a song properly. And she wrote it into a proper song. And that's our first song together. And then I sung it and played guitar and sung it and sent it to Andrew before we'd even met him properly. He'd agreed to do the film. He nearly agreed to do the film, and I thought I'll just send him the song and we'll find out if he wants to do it properly. And then he was like, yes, and got into it, and he was straight into it. And then we recorded it at Abbey Road, where the Beatles recorded, and it was totally amazing to record this song there. And then we sang it again in Malta. And it's a bit of an earworm, that song. It sticks in your head, and you can listen to it on Spotify.
Thank you. On that note, talking about Andrew and the other actors that you mentioned in the previous question, how much freedom did you encourage them to shape those performances? Or was like straight to the script, or no?
We played a lot in rehearsal. We got to rehearse, and we had to practice a lot of like the backwards stuff. When you go into boom booms and you're going backwards, we had to practice that. But we went through every line a lot with the actors, and they would be playing in rehearsal, and then we'd lock it down. But then we'd kind of loosen it up a bit as well. So they really felt invested in the script because they had contributed to it before we even got there. So they felt like ownership over it in a way that we were super happy for them to have. So they were playing and coming up with stuff on the floor that was just, gave it this like vivid, real quality of a real family coming together and going on a real adventure.
Nice. How long did it take to do the whole shooting of the movie?
We shot the film in 12 weeks and no reshoots, and in the UK and in Malta, which was an amazing place to go. Malta was amazing. It was hot and dusty. Yeah.
Nice.
And there's a time in Malta, just so in case anyone's thinking of going to Malta to do some filming, there is a time of the day when every single church bell on the island just goes off for an hour. And it's always just when you need to record someone saying something. So yeah, beware of that.
Will do, thank you. My last question is, looking back now, is there any scene that best captures what you hope the audience would feel?
We wanted it to be an emotional film. We wanted it to be a film that kind of has a real heart. And the most spectacular scene for me is just Claire Foy talking about the Dream Binder, her and her kids, the power of her acting, and the kind of lovely warmth that's coming off those kids as you feel Beth's mind changing about like, maybe I've been too harsh here, landing a little bit, which is kind of what you dream that any teenager will start to think at some point. Many don't. But it's so sweet and wonderful. I love Claire Foy.
Me too. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks, man. Take it easy. Thank you.